context, because you don't just do kitchen. You see the context. As a leader, you need to be most self-aware to see the context. And it's all about people. It's never about the product. It's not about the thing. The product is good if the people, if I have a team that thinks it can do anything, trust me, the product is automatically good. There is no way the product can. If they all think they are superstars,
they're superstars.
They are superstars, because we all humans are. But if they're really treated as superstars, they will not. I mean, we had 130 covers with one cook,
That's crazy.
We were laughing and making jokes. I said, "Oh, bring her in," and then he said, "I was tired yesterday. I had to sleep till 3:00 the next day." But it wasn't like, "Oh, I martyred myself," because what you see in kitchens, I always think they martyr themselves. They are like, especially,
I mean, there's a reason that I'm not a chef is that there's just too many hours, too much dedication. It's basically like joining the military for yourself, right? Because you are going to put in 80 hours a week at first. You're not going to have a lot of free time to be with your family, right? You're basically just at work all the time, which is why I think a lot of the smaller restaurants, they have to force themselves to close on like Mondays or Tuesdays and miss out on money just because they need to somehow balance their lives.
Right? They should. I'm not for 7 days open. It doesn't matter how much money it makes. Because the balance of, I can't go every day in this restaurant from a guest perspective.
Right.
It diminishes the feeling. These guys are not human. They're like a machine. They just want to get the cash. And then obviously they're often in a place where it's so much rent, they have to be open. And it makes it impersonal because you have too many shifts, too many different people.
You don't have time to rest your creativity. You start to get worn out. You start to get frustrated. You start to get burnt out.
Exactly.
Yeah. So bravo to all you chefs out there. Most impressive.
Yeah. And Monday, Tuesday, or whatever is the thing, close up.
Take your family to the beach.
Because you will have a better product. The product is, if you are, the system always talks about the product, right? So if you want a good product, 24/7 open is not the way. Unless you make, McDonald's, like something that is machine made, that you don't need a human for that,
That philosophy goes for anything that you do, or
everything.
Right. Every employee that you have for any business out there, like if you can't run people into the ground, if you expect quality, positive, happy employees, you have to make sure that their life is balanced. You have to make sure your business balanced, and the more you take care of those employees and the happier they are, the better work they're going to do, the better product you're going to end up with, and the happier your customers are going to be all around.
Yeah, but if the system doesn't allow you to do that because of financial thing, it asks so much rent, it has to think. I mean,
we should never make so stressful.
It's tearing people apart, really, because everybody. And I tell you one thing. My boss never talked about, how bad it is or anything. But the people wanted to all make it work. All the team, because they were so happy in it. And we all wanted to make it work. And we did everything to make it work. But it's just, when the system, this is something we need to think about, any system. Because the worst food, what is the worst food? To go. To go is the worst food experience that you can have. Nobody talks about it. Nobody wants to talk about it.
I'll talk
but
about it.
I'm talking about with you. The worst food that you can pay is, number one, a pizza in a fucking carton. Okay? When a pizza comes out of the oven, that's the best pizza, not when it comes out of the carton. But we condition ourselves with adaptability, third superpower, that this is how a pizza needs to have a little carton taste. We eat thing out of carton. When you get food, and this funny thing is, it's even more expensive because you're paying for delivery.
Yep.
You're paying more money for a quality, which is, I think, a total failure.
I
I
mean, I
mean,
won't DoorDash. I have never. I did one time. I think we were sick, but I was like,
yeah,
I can't. It's never good.
never,
Never ever
never,
good. Like
no,
you're paying like 2 times as much because they have to
yeah,
raise the
yeah,
prices on the menu on the
yeah,
apps, because just in order for the restaurant to be able to afford it,
I know.
right? And then it's just so not worth it. I can't believe that people do it as much as they do,
Because they
because
get
they never
everything in
enjoy it. You know, they get it. I've never
yeah,
seen them be like, "Oh my god, I got DoorDash delivered and it was like the best." Like it's never have I
but
ever heard that.
we don't see the value in creation. Because if humans would see the value in the ritual, I'm going to do a dinner tonight with my family, and we're doing this ritual that is generations in the human, that's in every cell of us.
Hmm.
And we're doing that ritual, and we make it very conscious. We are very present of doing that.
I mean, I
And
have
what
business.
does, go ahead.
When I have business meetings, my favorite, I'll just invite people to my house and I cook for them, right? And that's
Yeah,
so we eat and we have meetings, and
yeah,
I'm not door dashing the food, I'm not ordering pizza, I'm making
yeah,
something. So I want to show off and let you taste, I guess, my art.
yeah. Yeah, no, no,
Why do
no.
we talk
You're
about art?
sharing. We're sharing
Hmm.
stories. We're sharing food.
And it just makes for a better experience, like.
Oh, the experiences. If I would come to you and you would cook, that would be such. I wouldn't know the honor, because it doesn't matter who you are. But if you come and they said, "Listen, I did a little," not like I'm doing a 6 day thing, but I thought we having coffee and I made a little,
A little something,
to
made us some
taste. Yeah,
sandwiches, made us
yeah.